because I got something finally interesting to show you. I've been having some repeat guitars lately. I didn't want to keep coming up the channel with different videos of the same thing. So this one here may be a homemade or one-off classical guitar here. And it's made by, or it's signed by, Norman Gough. That's G-O-U-G-H, Wolverhampton, 1980. And I can't find any information on Norman Gough at all. So it could be a hobbyist, it could be, you know, sort of a 1 or 2 or 3 project. Somebody making a couple guitars as an amateur. But the work looks too good for that, actually. It looks very competent. It is a solid cedar. Yeah, it looks solid cedar top with rosewood back and sides. Very nice rosewood back and sides. And it is edged with wood, looks like cedar on the edging as well, with what looks to be a very dark rosewood board. And typical 2 stripes there on the neck going into the headstock, and a nice Spanish heel, very well carved, as you can see there. If it's amateur work, it's very fine. It's very well done. It's nice. It's a very nice guitar. It does have a seam crack there on the top. I don't know if you can see that. It's not open, but I may run some glue in it anyway. Spanish rosette. On the inside there's nothing surprising. It's all the normal bracing, sort of a Torres fan style bracing on the top, and a very light rosewood bridge, tie bar bridge. Yeah, all normal appointments. It's purfled around the top edge as well, as you can see there. It's a nice guitar. It just needs a little bit of fretwork on the edges, maybe a little action adjustment, some new strings. The tuners are actually quite good as well. They're clear, so you can see the inner workings of the tuner, which is interesting. They don't look too bad as far as quality goes. I think whoever did this, Norman, put a decent set of tuners on it. Not super high end, but not the worst either. So yeah, this is really interesting. If anybody watching this, particularly from the Wolverhampton, Birmingham area, knows of this maker, please drop me a message and give me any information that you can. A lot of times you do that on my videos, and I really appreciate it. Those of you in Canada, some European viewers, British, American, you often drop little tidbits of information about guitar making in your area, and I really do appreciate that. And I'm hoping that somebody might know something about this as well. It doesn't look like a professional shop label at all. It just has the name, the city, and the date. Almost looks like a homemade label, but not a handwritten one. It looks printed. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it is. Yes, it is. It does look handwritten, actually. It's very nice handwriting. I don't know if I can get you in there. See if I can get you in there. It's weird when you're doing this because the angle's never quite right, is it? There you go. So there you go, there's a look at the label there. Norman Gough, 1980, Wolverhampton. For those of you who are not familiar with Wolverhampton, it is a city, a suburb of Birmingham. The football team is Wolves, who are in the Premier League. You know, Birmingham has a lot of suburbs like Coventry, Wolverhampton, West Bromwich, places like that, and this is one of them. but people from Wolverhampton probably have local pride in that city and don't like to be considered from Birmingham, so shouldn't call them Brummies. Anyway, this was made, gosh, 45 years ago, 43 years ago, and it's in very good shape except for that crack in the top. Really nice bit of rosewood on the back there. I think he book matched it and put a what looks to be a maple, maybe looks like maple seam in there. It's nice work. But anyway, I've been away for a while, just because I haven't had anything new that I haven't shown before. That's a problem now that I've shown so many guitars on this channel that a lot of times now stuff comes in and I think, oh, I've done that one. And I don't want it to be a channel that just repeats itself, so I will try to get more interesting guitars to show you. Anyway, nice to show you this Norman Gough classical guitar. Alright folks, see you on the next one.